Welcome back to Creative Ways of Life. In today's video, let's see how to organize a pantry and how to maintain it up to 6 months or even a year without any deep cleaning required if you follow these 5 simple steps. So let's get started.
Step 1 is to analyze your pantry and understand the space.
Analyze what is it stopping your pantry from staying organized and then get rid of it first. In my case, my pantry stays organized for a long time. The only mistake I do is if something is not visible to my eyes, I will not use it. That makes clutter in my pantry and food also go waste. So I label everything so that I can see everything. So in this way, I can avoid more clutter and also can avoid waste of money.
Step 2 is to sort and categorize.
Take everything out of the pantry. Sort and segregate according to the category. Place the things which are similar together. Sorting always helps you to gauge if you have things which you don't use or the things which might have in doubles or extras, which you never knew it was existed.
So the second step is to segregate everything according to the category and place together, like all lentils or beans together, dals together, flours together and snacks together, like this. I think you got the idea. Step 3 is to edit and purge.
We all have some things which we don't use, but we'll keep it thinking that we might use it in future, isn't it? But trust me, anything if you don't use within 40 days, you are never going to use it again. Edit the ones which you never use out of your pantry. Just purge and trash the things you don't use. Donate the ones you don't need. Keep only the things which you really need. I feel 100% lighter when I do this. I love mess so that I can get rid of it. When you do this, you can clearly see how much you have left with, and it helps in organizing your pantry more efficiently. Do not forget, more things, more clutter. More clutter, more stress.
Step 4. Plan and assign home.
This is very important step and my favorite part. This step actually involves fun for me. I really enjoy assigning a home to everything in my home, especially in my pantry. Plan your pantry in such a way that the things you use most often should be at your eye level, which means it should be easily accessible. Things which you don't use often can be kept out of your sight but clearly labeled. Assign a home for everything in your pantry. Not only in your pantry, assign a home for everything in your home. Think about how the things fits best in its place. Think about where it fits. Will it fit above the fridge or inside the pantry shelf or under the kitchen sink, etc. Whatever works for you. This helps in buying the containers for your pantry if you are already planning to buy. Based on the things, on how and where it fits, you can buy the containers according to the space. Try to save this space by using slimmer containers like this. Here I have used plastic juice bottles to store dals and pulses. Soon I will be replacing it with glass jars. Here are some of the glass jars which I bought from Hobby Lobby. And here comes very slim Tupperware cans to store dals.
Step 5. Maintain.
Last but not least is to maintain your pantry. If you do not maintain your pantry properly, then all you did so far is in vain.
Once you use anything from your pantry, keep it back in its original place. Don't break the functionality of your pantry by misplacing the things. Wash and wipe the containers when the containers get emptied before filling it again. In this way, you can avoid the containers becoming sticky and dirty each time you pick it. If something is spilled, immediately clean that space neatly and keep it how it was organized as before. By doing this, your pantry will look organized, neat and tidy always. More importantly, do not overbuy your groceries. Buy them when you absolutely need them.
I hope these 5 steps will help you in organizing your pantry more efficiently. These 5 steps does not apply only for your pantry. Using these 5 steps, you can organize any space in your home. If you follow these steps as mentioned in this video, you can keep your pantry clean and tidy at least for 6 months. Now let me show you a brief video of my pantry.
Here in this over-the-door shelf, I have kept some extra spices like puliyogare powder, wangibath powder and rasam powder, etc. In the top shelf, I have kept some plastic boxes which I rarely use in this DIY basket. Next to it in this DIY basket, I have kept my kids' and my husband's lunch bags. This sticky notes reminds me of what I have kept behind this basket. That is some glass bottles which I use occasionally. In the second shelf, I have kept some dals, lentils and pulses. Third shelf contains some millets and flours. The next shelf contains atta and rice. In this shelf, I have kept idli rice, mixie and jars and some non-stick utensils. The bottom shelf contains extra oil, rice and extra onions and some containers which I use often. This is another small pantry cabinet. I bought this from Walmart to store some of the extra groceries and some snacks. The things which we use in our daily basis goes in this DIY basket, such as honey, 75% alcohol to clean my groceries and multivitamin gummies. In the top door in this over-the-door basket, I have kept some paper plates for emergency usage. And I have kept all kinds of snacks in these shelves clearly labeled. In the bottom door, I have kept some extra groceries which is categorized into spices, cereals, flours, dals and lentils. I would like to give a quick tip over here. Try to write what items you have and how much you have on this name tags like this. This helps when you go for grocery shopping next time. I have written everything this basket contains so that next time when we go for grocery shopping, we will be clearly knowing what we have and what we don't. In our living room in this small cabinet, I have kept some of the things which we need when we are really in hurry. In the first shelf in this DIY organizer, I have kept aluminium foil, baking sheets, etc. and mixer, mixing bowl, extra tissue papers and zip locks at the back. And in this blue basket, grocery bags are folded and kept. In the bottom shelf in this basket, I have overflow groceries, and next to the basket, toaster, etc.
I will be very happy if this video was helpful for you in some way. Please let me know in the comment section. See you in the next video. Until then, stay safe and happy organizing.